Welcome, everyone, to the very first Disneyland with Kids podcast. We are excited to be here today. This is the Disneyland with Kids podcast, where we're going to help you plan your Disneyland vacations and make sure that you have a magical time with your little Mouseketeers. And today we just want to spend a little time letting you get to know us. I am Becca. I blog at this crazy adventure called Life.
I'm Leslie, and I blog at Trips with Tykes.
Hi, I'm Julie, and I am a blogger at Mom Rewritten.
I'm Jessica, and I write at The Happiest Blog on Earth.
And the four of us came together back in May of 2017, and we started a little community that's not quite so little anymore on Facebook called the Disneyland with Kids group, where we help people plan their Disneyland vacations. And of course, the next logical step was to put ourselves out there into the podcast world to help everyone plan their vacations. Today, we are going to introduce ourselves, just let you get to know us, and then we're going to tell you a little bit about our Disneyland favorites. Jessica, my friend, tell me a little bit about your site, your kids, and also where we can find you on social media.
Awesome. Well, I blog at thehappiestblogonearth.com, and I've been there since 2013. So it's been a while that I've been sharing my tips and resources all about the Disneyland Resort area. So I cover in-park logistics, hotels, places to eat, and just all kinds of things. I bring my 3 kids with me often. My husband, not so much, but we get him to come every now and then. My 3 kids are in the teen and tween phases, so we're navigating that whole new world with them, but we're still loving Disneyland, and you can find me online at Disneyland Plan across social media.
Wonderful. And of course, Leslie from Trips with Tykes is the one who had the amazing idea to bring us all together to start the Disneyland with Kids group. So Leslie, tell us about your site and your family and where to find you on social.
Absolutely. I love getting all the credit for bringing these 4 fine ladies together. But no, I'm Trips with Tykes. That's my blog. And again, my handle on social media at Trips with Tykes everywhere. But yeah, I write about family travel, especially travel with little ones, although mine are rapidly not so little anymore. I now have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old. But Disneyland travel has been a huge part of my life and a huge part of my blog since the beginning. I've been writing, believe it or not, since 2012. And so love just sharing my tips for visiting the parks with my kids. And also, I'm a huge air traveler, a huge aviation geek. So that's a big part of the specialty that I bring to the table.
And then we have Julie from Mom Rewritten. Julie, tell us about yourself. Maybe throw in where you live, because you're a lot closer than the rest of us, about your family, and again, your social handles.
Yes, hi, I'm Julie at Mom Rewritten, and you can find me on social at Mom Rewritten across the board. And I have 4 kids, ages preschool up to teens. So I have 3-year-old all the way up to 15 years old. And that really does make things different going to Disneyland when you've got little guys and big guys and you try to please everybody. Unfortunately, Disneyland is a great place for that. There's something for everybody there. Now, I am a Southern California native, so I'm only a 90-minute drive from Disneyland, or to Disneyland from San Diego. And we go frequently. We are there quite a bit, and I've been going since I was a baby.
And I think it's worth pointing out that even though Julie is the closest of the 4 of us, she was the last one to buy into an annual pass this year.
Yeah, that's right. I finally bit the bullet. But I did have one in the past, but yes, I finally re-upped again, and I'm itching to go all the time.
And I am Becca, and I blog at this crazy adventure called Life, but my social handle is at the Becca Robbins, and I have 3 kids. I have oh my gosh, she's going to be a tween soon. And then I have twin preschoolers. Like I mentioned, I'm an annual pass holder, but I do live in Idaho. So we travel a lot. And unlike Leslie and Jessica, I am all about the road trips for life. And I also specialize in saving money at Disneyland because the more often you save, the more often you can go. Now that we have introduced ourselves and you know a little bit more about us, let's get down to our Disneyland favorites. And I'm just going to ask, and we'll go around and answer what our answer is, and then we'll move on to the next one. So the first one is, what is your favorite Disneyland ride? So let's start with Leslie.
Pirates of the Caribbean. No question.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. So Jessica, what is your favorite
Guardians of the
Disneyland
Galaxy Mission Breakout with the song Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Oh, I was sure for you it was going to be the Monsters After Dark version. Jessica does not like the Monsters After Dark version. All right, Julie, what is your favorite Disneyland ride?
It's a Small World, for sure.
Aww.
Love that ever since I was a kid, and I love going on it with my kids.
Oh, it's a great one. It's not my favorite, though. I am.
It isn't for very many.
I am a big Thunder Mountain fan. That is my absolute favorite. So the next one, everyone think really hard. What is your favorite Disneyland treat? And let's go ahead and start with Jessica because she is like our resident eat all the things foodie in here.
And it's truly something simple, but it is a Mickey ice cream bar. I love anything Mickey shaped, and adding that chocolate on it makes it perfect to cool down on any day at Disneyland.
All right, that's awesome because we are treat sisters, because that is my favorite treat as well, is the Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar. All right, Julie, what is your favorite treat? Are you smart like us and choosing the correct one, or are you choosing something that is wrong?
Well, I also go ice cream. However, I'm going with the scoop of ice cream from Gibson Girl on Main Street, USA. I love the handcrafted ice cream cone. I usually get it with the sprinkles in it, and it's dipped in chocolate, and it's absolutely amazing, and it's a must-have. I usually have one for dinner.
Yeah, you do. I think you ate ice cream for dinner a few times when we went for the opening of Galaxy's Edge.
I definitely did. It's the only place I can.
All right, Leslie, what is your favorite treat?
All right, I'm going to mix it up. I'm a churro girl. I love a good churro. And I'm talking like the original, not all these like flavored, colored, sprinkled, just the good cinnamon sugar and deep fried. That is my favorite. I get one every trip.
I totally expected you to say a beignet. I really did.
Oh,
I thought it would be.
No,
All right.
Yeah, New Orleans is kind of far. I grew up in Alabama, and New Orleans is kind of far from Alabama, so it doesn't quite have the draw for me as it might for like folks from Louisiana.
All right. Well, let's move on. This one, I think we're all going to be pretty unanimous on this one. Your favorite Disney-owned hotel at the Disneyland Resort. So, Julie, let's start with you.
It's got to be the Disneyland Hotel. It's a classic. The light-up headboard, but I think my favorite is this pool. The monorail slides take it for me.
So I really should just ask if anyone disagrees with that answer, but I will make you all answer. Jessica?
It's got to be the same. I love just the history and nostalgia there at the Disneyland Hotel.
And Leslie, your vote goes to?
You know it's the same. Disneyland Hotel. Favorite hotel probably anywhere in the world.
Yeah. And it's the Disneyland Hotel for me. It's like Julie said, the magic and the nostalgia, and you just feel like you're at Disneyland in that hotel. And while the Grand California is beautiful and grand and luxurious, to me it just doesn't have the same Disney like feel. I mean, it has Disney touches, but it's not the same. It is always a pleasure to get to talk with you ladies, and we hope that everyone out there in podcast land enjoyed meeting us and getting to know us all a little bit better. We'd love to invite all of you to come and join the Disneyland with Kids group on Facebook, where you can connect with other community members, get your questions answered, and just talk Disney. We want to leave you with one final Disneyland tip today, and that is subscribe to this podcast. We will be bringing you great Disneyland tips to help you plan your vacation with your Mouseketeers, and we will see you real soon.